good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning. I'm back. I just found out some great news. And when I say that the news is great, I am so excited about this news. Just to let you know that as of July 26th, Janet Jackson fans are going to get special treats. And especially now since vinyl is coming back and it's coming into play. June 7th, just a few days ago, we saw the release of the Control vinyl, which they reissued it and they did it better and everything. Unfortunately, I didn't purchase the new release that came out a couple of days ago. As a Janet Jackson fan, I at least have about four copies that are really good, and I still have one that was sealed, and I opened it just so it wouldn't warp over the years or whatever, but I barely play it or barely touch it. And I have about two or three that people, have given away or whatever, and they were in bad condition. So I just figured, okay, well, when I, how you say, when I have a little extra, or maybe for Christmas, I may put that on my Christmas list for the reissue of the Control vinyl. So as I was going in to check the prices, and I went to Amazon.com, and I noticed that Janet has a vinyl store. And I'm like, where did this come from? Because I'm like, the vinyl store, this is new. Oh my gosh. The vinyl store. Are you ready, Janet fans? There is Control, which already came out June 7th, which, by the way, was Prince's birthday. Minneapolis sound, I think that might be related. But also, we're going to get Control, the remixes, which, if anyone who's from that era and you can remember that those individual singles parallel the album to its pop top status. So Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis and Janet Jackson did the darn thing, because not only did we purchase the album, we purchased the individual 12-inch singles. So now you're going to get that, and it looks like it's going to be on a double album set. And it was released years ago, but unfortunately, it was an import, so we didn't get a U.S. issue of that. I don't recall seeing it back then as a U.S. issue. And that is going to be released July 26th of 2019. Also, since this is the 30th year, Rhythm Nation is going to get a release. Also on a re-release on the same date, July 26th. Rhythm Nation, I still have the original LP that I purchased the first day that it came out. And that was during the time when the vinyl was going on the downswing, because a lot of the artists were putting more tracks on the CDs and the cassettes. So the actual Rhythm Nation album is edited, and it's edited. The cassette has the longer versions than the actual album or LP itself. So with this, I would be interested to find out how they're going to do this. But it looks like it's going to be a double LP set. So what they did was they compressed all of those tracks on one LP, which the LP quality, you kind of had to turn the volume up a little bit more on the actual original LP. So CDs were in and they were big. They were pushing the CDs and they were also pushing the cassettes because vinyl was going on the downswing. And see, it's back. It's just back. Oh, Janet fans, I'm not through. Because Janet is also getting a vinyl release. I also have Janet. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stop that. I have every Janet Jackson LP from the first one all the way to the last. So Janet itself, it was available as an import. So I purchased it as an import. So now we're going to get a release of Janet, and it's also coming out on July 26th. Still not through. The Velvet Rope is also going to get a release, and that was a import. The original was an import when that was released. And also, which a lot of people by this time, vinyl was gone and different things. All for You is going to get a vinyl re-release also too, which that album was a retrospective of a good time and more great hits. So, vinyl fans, Janet fans, be ready because this is your introduction into collecting those vinyl pieces. I am so happy and so ecstatic that people can share into it. And also, too, whoever is releasing this, please send me those vinyls and I will give reviews on them because again I still have my original vinyls and I would love to play them and to see how the quality has changed because now a lot of the vinyl re-releases or new issues, they sound darn good. But Janet, it was long overdue and it's time. And also on that remix album, Janet fans, if you're not familiar, because I'm pretty sure that now she's being introduced to a whole new audience instead of us people who actually grew up with her. But there's the remix to Control, and it's probably going to be the live video version, which, oh man, just YouTube or Google it and listen to that or look at the original video. It's also the long version of When I Think of You, which I played the original 12-inch yesterday, and also the long version of Nasty. So it's been a lot of nasty stuff that's been going on lately. If you people know what I'm talking about, it's been a lot. But the long version to that, which I also ironically played yesterday, and you also have Let's Wait a While, which the remix, it has the remix was released on a 45 single, so you also get that remix, and The Pleasure Principle, the long version. So that's going to be on the remix. So a lot of the fans, I know they wanted those 12-inch singles, and it makes sense to do a compilation LP of those individual singles in order to give the Janet retrospect. But whoever thought that Rhythm Nation would be 30 years to the date? It just, whoever would have thought. But I must say this, and I would like to thank Janet for the music. I would like to thank Janet for the vision, the words, the giving us that spirit, the education to go out there and just don't accept what people hand you. Be yourself and be an original, because Janet set that mold and a lot of people never reached her level. But when I think of Janet Jackson, I think of individuality, and oh, it's just more. But again, please send me those vinyls. I would love to review them and to find out about the quality and different things like that. I would love to get my hands on them because I'm pretty sure that there are going to be promos that are sent out or so like that. So put me back in the loop. You see, I'm rocking my Rhythm Nation t shirt to show respect, and also while we're at it, if you're in Vegas, check out Janet's Metamorphosis tour. I'm trying to get there. Ooh, I'm trying to get there. Everyone, enjoy. I hope you like this video and this makes you feel good and give you good news, because Janet fans get to have that long time vinyl fix. Enjoy.